welcome you guys to Hammer Loaded top-down market analysis. In today's class, I'm going to explain the advanced side of this market. But in today's class, I'm going to talk about the continuation pattern and everything you need to know under this continuation pattern and how you can use it to make a lot of money in the market. Under the continuation pattern, there are certain things that you must understand. Number one, the first thing that you must establish is the structure, market structure, which is very, very important. You must be able to understand the structure of the market, where the market is heading to, whether the market is heading to the south or the market is heading to the north. All these things are very, very important. Once you're able to understand the structure of the market, under the structure, we have bullish structure and then we have bearish structure. So I also call it downtrend. You can also call bullish structure as well uptrend market. So this market structure is very, very important if you want to be able to use this continuation pattern very well to make a lot of money in this market. Now, the first thing that you have to do is that in a market condition like this, whereby we're in a bullish market condition, the market is trending, we're creating higher low, higher high, give us a retest at the recent resistance, taken to the upper side, then price give us a retest low called higher low to the upper side, then we look for another higher high, higher low, another higher high. Now, in a situation whereby market has been trending from this point to this point, then all of a sudden the market is now giving us a pattern like this to the downside, a pattern like this to the downside. That is what we call continuation pattern. Market or price action is trying to indicate that I'm just resting. This is not a reversal. I'm trying to rest so that I can continue towards the previous bullish direction. Then the market will do like this. So this movement, you can call it bearish flag. This movement like this, you can call it bearish flag. You can call this movement bearish flag. Whenever you see a pattern like this, you call it bearish flag. Bearish flag. You call it bearish flag. Now let me do another illustration so that you can understand this thing very well. Now, for you to be able to understand this thing, maybe you have a market, a leg like this, and the market is now doing something like this. You have to pay attention to this. Then all of a sudden, market take it to the other side. So market is trying to indicate that I'm still going to continue my bullish sentiment. You understand? This pattern is very, very important. So this is what we call bullish continuation pattern. You understand? Under the bullish continuation pattern, you understand? Under the continuation pattern, we have bullish continuation pattern. If we are in a bullish market structure, or if we are in a bearish market structure, you call it bearish continuation pattern. You understand? So the name that you are going to use for this bullish continuation pattern is bearish flag. You call it bearish flag. Now, in this market now, let me explain the bearish continuation pattern as well, so that we can understand it. You can only use the bearish continuation pattern in a downtrend market, whereby the market condition is giving us something like this: low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. To the downside, the market is giving us something like this in a downtrend market. Then all of a sudden, your market is giving us a formation pattern like this to the upper side. Then boom, this is a signal that this market is going to continue in the previous downtrend direction. So when you see this pattern, you call it bullish flag. You call it bullish flag pattern. I want you to understand this very well. Pay attention to this, so that you will not miss the bullish flag to represent the bearish flag. So that is that. So we are in this class, we are also going to demonstrate how you can trade it and how you can execute it in the market. So looking at the market structure, that's the first thing that you have to put into consideration, that you have to get it. You have to get the market structure very well, whether the market is bullish or the market is bearish. Now, how to trade the bullish continuation pattern? How to trade the bullish continuation pattern? How to trade bullish continuation pattern? Let me just use abbreviation letter: bullish continuation pattern. So that is BCP, bullish continuation pattern system. Now, there are one criteria that must be present before you can call it a bullish continuation pattern. If you don't want to call it bullish continuation pattern, you can also call it bearish flag. You can also call it bearish flag. Now, initial price is giving us something like this. We're having something like this, and then the price, all of a sudden, price is giving us a falling pattern like this. Before you can make up your mind that this is a bearish flag or bullish continuation pattern, the two sides of these downward parallel lines must be touched two times. First touch, second touch here. You understand? The two sides of the downward parallel line must be touched two times. You understand? You have to pay attention to this thing. If this thing is not touched two times, it's not a valid bearish flag or a valid bullish continuation pattern. These things are very, very important. It must be touched two times. So the moment you are able to establish this, you understand? Let me do this thing again. Whereby market is giving us a bullish sentiment like this, then we are now having something like this, a falling pattern like this. You understand? Then boom, we are expecting the market to continue like this. So the criteria says that the side of the two downward parallel line must be touched two times. So now, how to trade the BCP, the bearish flag? You have to wait for price to break this trend line. So in the moment you are able to identify a pattern like this, that this is what a bearish flag. So the moment you figure it out, you need to use a trend line. You understand? Your trend line, draw your trend line on the body of the candlestick, the bottom. You understand? This space is going to, in this downward parallel line, this space is going to serve as support, while this upper side is going to serve as resistance. You understand? So now you need to draw your trend line on the body. You understand? Then there are the resistance levels as well. You have to draw the what? Your trend line as well. Very, very important. So after that, you have to wait for price to break the resistance here. This resistance downward trend line, you have to wait for price to break it. You understand? You have to wait for price to break it. You need a candlestick to close, whether on 1 hour time frame or 30-minute time frame, either of the two time frames. You need a candlestick to close, a bullish candlestick to close, to break this above. Then after that, then you execute. You execute here, then you put your stop loss below here. You put your stop loss below this zone here. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. So let me explain I'm going to show you how you can trade it on live charts. So the next one is how to trade bearish continuation. This one is bullish. Let me call it bullish. So the second one is bearish. So bearish continuation pattern. So it's going to be bullish flag. It's not going to be bearish flag. It's going to be what? Bullish flag. It's going to be bullish flag. You have to understand this thing very well. It's going to be bullish flag. So how to trade a bearish continuation pattern? Number one, don't forget the number one criteria that you have to establish the trend, the market structure, whereby we can only trade a bearish continuation pattern or bullish flag when the market is trending down, whereby we're having a pattern like this: lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So in a downtrend market, whereby the market is giving us a downtrend pattern like this, and all of a sudden you're seeing a pattern like this, a pattern like this, a pattern like this, a pattern like this. Don't forget the two criteria says that, and the number one criteria is that the two sides of the upward parallel lines must be touched 2 times. You must make sure that the minimum criteria is that the two sides must have been touched 2 times. First touch, second touch. 2 touches on both sides of the parallel lines. You understand? Before you can confirm that it is a bullish flag or a bearish continuation pattern. Now, after you have confirmed that, all you have to do is you use your trend line, draw your trend line on the body like this. So when you are done with that, wait for price on 1 hour or on 30-minute time frame, a bearish candlestick to close below this line like this. So once you do that, what you have to do is to what? Execute. The moment a candlestick break it like this, then execute immediately. So when you do that, when you execute, place your stop loss above here, then you target the next support level. That is how to trade bearish continuation pattern. This is very, very simple. This is very, very simple. So I don't want this video to extend beyond 17 minutes. So this is going to be part 1. So I'm going to record the part 2. So in the part 2 video, that is when I'm going to show you the live chart, how you can use it, how you can trade it, and how you can use it to make a lot of money in the market. See you later, guys.